and welcome to another meteorology segment. Please leave a comment if you noticed how we nailed the hurricane forecasting, or I should say lack of hurricane forecasting. And it looks like Tropical Tidbits noticed what we noticed as well. So what we're looking at here is sea surface temperatures, and if you look at this area south of Long Island, there's a demarcation line between warm water and cold water. And that helped to weaken that storm as it made landfall at Rhode Island yesterday. So a great example of how understanding the physics allows us to forecast things like the weather. And we would like our viewers to know how to forecast the weather. So that's part of the reason why we make the videos here at the Smash News Network. Least busted, name and news. Let's get back to the data. This is nullschool.net, by the way. And you can look up all kinds of different stuff here. For example, if you want to look up the Saharan dust, just head to particulates and click on the DUX, and there's your Saharan dust. You can see lots of Saharan dust recently kicked off. And the Sahara Desert actually fertilizes the Caribbean. The reason the Caribbean is so lush is largely because of this activity. So keep in mind, folks, dust and smoke in the air inhibit convective systems. They increase the Earth's albedo, and that's just the way it is. Anyway, nullschool.net is a great tool, and we look at it daily on our meteorology segments, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Anyway, here are the surface winds of the Western world. We'll also show you the jet streams, since they are what's causing Henry to behave in such an odd fashion and move westerly like it did. And it all has to do with this eddy right here, this little jet stream eddy happening. A little bit of extreme meridional jet stream flow coming down from Lake Erie all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico and then straight back due north up the East Coast are what caused that. Also, this divergence right here of the jet stream created a relative low, which the hurricane got attracted toward, or the tropical depression, or whatever you're calling it today. Anyway, those are the jet streams of the west. Let's rotate planet Earth here to the east side. Shout out to our viewers from this side of the planet. And we're going to actually show some massive waves here in a minute. Anyway, there are the jet streams of the east, looking a little more coherent, a little bit of backward jet stream here over the equatorial Indian Ocean. Here are surface winds of the eastern portion of the planet. And just bear with me one moment here real quick while I check the life of the stream, and everything looks just fine. It was originally streamed to twitch.tv/smAsho. And look at the guy at Tropical Tidbits actually drew in a line similar to the one that I've been drawing in, the cold warm water line, which helped to weaken the system. Tropical Tidbits understands physics. Do you? If not, watch our channel. Or even if you do watch the channel, because we'll be providing important information that you won't have to look up yourself. We still see a bunch of flood watches here on our weather.gov map. If you see your county lit up, just click on it. By the way, we're located in Lehigh County. And so you can see we've got flash flood watches, and there are some flood warnings even for the northern part of Lehigh County, which is this one right here, the location of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Continuing on with the NASA GOES lightning mapper. Quite a bit of lightning here, stretching all the way from northern South America all the way up to New Mexico, and indeed all the way to Lake Michigan. Basically a string of lightning here, a massive string of lightning. Yes. Yes. How about a real-time lightning map? Powered by blitzachtung.org. And we've got some concentrated storms here, just leaving Iowa and moving into Wisconsin and northern Illinois. Dubuque, you are in the crosshairs. I think that system is moving right toward you. Hey, Waterloo, there's thunder rolling in. Yowzers, that is an active system. And that could be active enough to be producing damaging wind and hail with that much lightning. It's a sure sign. Hey, Toledo, I think you're largely going to be spared. Anyway, check it out. Next time you hear thunder, head to lightningmaps.org. I've done it. And realize that the lightning cells are nowhere near me, and it's safe to walk through the parking lot. So let's talk about high seas. They've calmed down a bit in the Southern Ocean, and shout out to our Australian viewers. And of course, depending on winds, you may have some killer surf down here. Of course, for surfing, you want large waves and an offshore wind because that makes the waves even bigger and steeper, easier to drop into. You want an offshore wind with large waves. So the best thing is when you have a storm off the coast, as that helps for offshore winds because storms are associated with low pressure. Anyway, the seas have subsided here a bit in the Southern Ocean. We still see some 31-foot seas. And the night before last, we were seeing 40-foot seas down here. Anyway, there's your wave situation. And we'll actually zoom out here and go to pressure. You can see the entire South Polar region dominated by high pressure. Let's advance this since Henry has largely broken up into various pieces of low pressure instead of a coherent system. Anyway, there's where things are now. Here's where the European forecast puts things at 12 noon tomorrow. A powerful low here right on the coast of Australia. And that's actually in the process of forming. It looks like it's going to form suddenly there. According to the European forecast, that's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Continuing on, to remind our viewers that we originally streamed this live to twitch.tv/smAsho. Why not follow us over there? We've got massive videos also about the sun. Our last live stream was 17 hours long. If you want an awesome real-time screensaver, check it out. Twitch.tv/smAsho. I'll bet you're able to visit a website. Maybe bitshoot.com/smAsho, thanks to our viewers over on BitChute. We receive hundreds more views per day on our BitChute videos. This meteorology segment was less than 100 views on YouTube yesterday, nearly 700 views on BitChute. If you're viewing on YouTube, press like and subscribe. Thanks to our viewers over there. Please tell your friends, foes, science noobs, and science pros about the channel. Press share. And let us know about your favorite social media. Don't forget to visit smashamash.com, visit our merch link, visit our forum, maybe join the Smash team if you'd like to support our operations. Also, thanks to our patrons. And here is the weather.gov Doppler radar. So there's still a low here, and we still see this counterclockwise rotation on the Doppler. Strongest storms here just moving out of Iowa, and those are moving east-northeast. It looks like it may miss Chicago to the north. It'll be close. You may get some gusty winds down there. Milwaukee, you are right in the crosshairs, and this thing is going to move right across Lake Michigan, causing some massive pressure gradients and some high seas on the lake. Here's what's going on in the cloud layer. This is the 3.9 nanometer animation map. And before we continue with that, let me just check the life of the stream once again. And everything still looks copacetic here at the Smash News Network. Anyway, there's the cloud layer. And here's the water vapor map, which should give you the most insight. It looks like those systems are going to continue into Canada there, as the path of least resistance involves missing this dry mass of air. So you've got a high pressure here, you've got high pressure here, and this system is going to get into this area here. It's just the path of least resistance, as dry air is more massive than moist air due to the molecular mass of N2 versus H2O. Yes, H2O is less massive than atmospheric nitrogen, folks. It sounds crazy, but all that water above your head is actually less massive than a clear, sunny, windy day. Anyway, here's your recap in the form of the U.S. Doppler radar. Here's the cloud layer. And last but certainly not least, the NASA GOES interactive weather satellite for water vapor. Yes. Water vapor not even condensed onto clouds cannot hide from the water vapor satellite. And you shouldn't hide from our videos, so make sure you press like and subscribe. Tell your friends and foes about the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with another one, most likely, here at the Smash News Network. And I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off. And we'll see you next time.